All right, welcome to the third video of what makes a good music website case study. This video is about message and branding. After you identify the clear strategy behind your website, you structure the website to facilitate that strategy, and you add your fan grabber. You also want to make sure that your website has a clear message and branding. And one of the ways that you could do this is through what I call music branding triggers. And to explain, a trigger is like a phrase or a name or a title that is frequently used to define or represent an established and mutually understood belief. So for Manifest, he calls his fans fighters. The way that we tie this into the structure of his site is we told the story on his About page. So his About page follows my three-part music story framework. The first part is struggle, second part is catalyst, third part is ascension. And essentially what this is it basically tells the story of something that Chris struggled with in the beginning, how he used his music to overcome that struggle, and how he's continuing to do that. All right? And that's the basic three-part music story framework. So let's talk about how this applies to the branding of the site. So somebody arrives, they see the fan grabbers, the fighter origin story. Discover the true story behind Manifest. After years of fighting for success, the toughest industry in the world, he found himself living his dream. Read the fighter origin story. Fighter ebook, 5 Keys to Conquer Fear and Reaching Your Dreams, book by Chris Greenwood Manifest. Get your free copy today. It says fan grabber. Free CDs, become a fighter, join the movement. Okay, so you need to know two things before I can explain how to do this. There are 4 ways that you can brand music: persona, personal, thematic, and genre. I call these archetypes. And Manifest uses a combination of a persona and a theme in his branding. A persona is when you create an identity that's separate from yourself as an individual. For example, Manifest is named after his decision to manifest his dreams to become a full-time musician. And he had to really struggle for that. So the theme of struggle and fighting through it is consistent in all of his music, the titles that he uses in songs, and the language that he uses on his site. So his fans identify with that message. It also is the brand trigger that we've added. We tell them become a fighter. So when we call them fighters, it's a call to action. And that's one of the ways that you can apply consistent branding throughout the site. Branding can be difficult, so I created a cheat sheet. If you want it, you can go to musicianmonster.com/brand. But this isn't just on the homepage. All of his merchandise on the store, all of his free music, all of his fan grabbers, this language is consistent. It's in his About page and all of the stories that he tells. That's the most important element of a successful music website, is it needs to be consistent with the messaging and branding. And the reason for that is when people believe in the message and when it's consistent and carried through, not just on the website, but everywhere, they don't just listen to the music because they like the way that it sounds. They listen to it because they believe in it. People need to be reminded of why they believe in that through the consistent language in the website. So that's why it's important, all right? And that is the 4th critical component of a good music website. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you have any questions, go ahead and pop them in the comments below. Again, my name's Greg from musicianmonster.com. Until next time, rock on and prosper.